Well, hello again, guys. It's your buddy Greg. Welcome back to part 4. That was a very bizarre sentence, but okay. Anyway, this is the next part of part 4, and hopefully we can do this without any editing problems. So without further ado, let's get into this. So what I'm going to be doing today is lubricating the thrust bearing, which we cleaned in the last episode. Although it took a day to do it, it was okay. What are we going to be lubricating it with? Multi-purpose lithium complex grease. Yes, sir. Power Fist. From Power Fist. And what have we got here? Lithium dropping point. Okay, so basically there's all the information about it. I'll show it on camera later if anyone's interested. And oh boy, I've got a toothpick in here and there's way too much grease on it. Okay, here's the stuff. It's blue. I don't have a grease gun, so you know, we're not going that route. I'm pretty sure this is what that is meant for, though. How am I going to apply this? Just get right in here. That's right. Just get in there, I guess, with it. I don't know how else to do this, and I'm having a stroke while trying to say it. I've never applied grease to something quite like this before, viewers, so excuse me if I'm doing it wrong. I don't know if there's any right way or wrong way to do it. Well, I guess don't want to apply too much. That's the main thing. I'm getting it all along the side. That's great. Real smart, Greg. Real smart. Okay. Let's back this up a little bit. How can I hold this thing down? I guess I'll use another toothpick. Let's use another one here. Holy mackerel, that is not effective. That is not effective at all. I'm going to have to do this off camera. But you get the idea. Well, that's how it's looking right now, viewers. Looks pretty okay, if you ask me. Looks greased up enough. And somehow I was miraculously able to apply all that with a toothpick. But that's how it happened. And yeah, we'll put it back together. I don't know if those washers need there's lubrication on this thrust bearing. I think we'll be okay. Put it all back together, we'll see what we get, and if it doesn't work, well, then we'll try something else. Now with the cam back on, we're going to try and spin the turntable. And we're going to get this on here correctly, hopefully. There we go. Well, that spins relatively smooth. Are those the ball bearings making that sound? That's a really interesting thing I've just come across here, viewers. I don't know if I've lubricated this thing enough. Okay, well, we'll try it like this and see what happens. So you've seen me do the cabinet already and whatnot. You've seen the whole thing go back together. Yeah, you get the whole idea. This stereo FM light has just come on. And I have no idea what that's all about. And this thing moves as well. I don't know what any of this stuff here is at the top of the dial. I have no idea. Oh, there it is again. It's a miracle these light bulbs and everything still work correctly. I don't know if viewers... Oh, whoops. We need to turn the... There we go. This may or may not happen, viewers. I don't know. Huh? Well, seems to be running. I'll try a record on this thing, see what happens, I guess. Holy crap. You hear that? I don't know what that was all about. Let's turn that off again. Maybe I bumped the tone arm or something. I don't know what happened there. Okay, we're gonna try this again, see what happens. Oh, there we go. We're gonna go. Come on, Auto. Get a move on. There we go. What the heck's going on here? Oh, here we go. This record's a bit... Well, that's definitely not playing at the right speed. I can't figure that out, viewers. What the heck's going on here? that's no good, and it sounds like the motor's struggling here too. I don't like that. Well, enough of that. We got to go back to the drawing board here. I don't know what would suffice this one. This is very interesting, viewers. Well, to tell you the truth, viewers, I don't know about this one. Might just... I want to check how that tire spins. I don't know, viewers. Something's not quite right here, and I don't know what it is. Is it that tire? Is it the motor shaft? It couldn't be the tire. Look at it. It's round. This whole unit over here, it must be something going on here, but I don't know what. Is this not lubricated enough, or is it lubricated too much? That's a very interesting question, which I don't know the answer to. I wonder if that washer directly underneath the turntable needs a little bit of something. I'll give it some grease and we'll see what happens. Just a little bit. Okay, well I just put a little bit on there. And we're going to see how this spins. It might even be the cam gear that might be causing the problem. I don't know, we'll see here, viewers. We might take it off and then see how it spins without the cam gear. Well, without doing that, it seems to have loosened it up. I haven't taken the cam gear off, by the way, viewers, but it seems to be even looser now. That is very interesting. Guess I'll give it one more test. We'll see what happens. Now, something that does wonders in slowing this whole magnificent process down is getting this back on. This has to be put on completely every single time. But what I'm doing, I just put 2 screws in, one there and one there. We're going to see how this holds up. Well, we seem to have slightly fixed the problem. It looks like we're going in the right direction. Well, I must be so close to figuring out what's wrong with this thing. It only seems to slow down ever so slightly on that one side of the record. I don't know if that's because there's too much lubrication or too little. So close, viewers, so close. Trying with the cam gear off now. Let's see what happens here. I'll load this up with a record. Well, I don't know, viewers, more or less same as before. Seems to be doing that one thing on just that one side. I don't know what's going on there. Or it seems to slow down just on that one side. So if anyone's got any ideas, I'd like to hear them. Yeah, but for now, we'll just leave it as it is. I'm not going to use it, of course. But anyway, viewers, thank you for enduring this. And, yeah. Well, just standard procedure, viewers. Just standard procedure. Although it seems, yeah, as I said, spins a little smoother, but it doesn't seem to be quite right. But anyway, standard procedure, viewers. Just standard procedure.